Joe Exotic gets a divorce from latest husband. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Tiger King star Joe Madalno Passage, also known as Joe Exotic, and his husband Dylan Passage are filing for divorce. Both men were featured on the Tiger King docuseries. Exotic became one of the central figures alongside one of his rivals Carol Baskin, Doc Antle, and Jeff Lowe. The series essentially explained how Exotic ended up in prison after he orchestrated a murder-for-hire plan against Baskin. The series, which was released on Netflix a little over a year ago, became an instant hit for its stranger-than-fiction storylines and characters.
It doesn't come off to me as being gay, but, he lives with Joe.
Joe married a man in his 20s from Oklahoma named Jeffrey Charles J.C. Harpence. Although the ceremony wasn't legal, J.C. Harpence didn't identify as gay. Joe reportedly slept between the two men in a shared bed. When Paul left, Joe met another young man named Travis Maldonado, who was from California.
Passage was also featured in the docuseries. The docuseries detailed the backstory of the relationship with Exotic. Exotic practiced polygamy and had multiple husbands. While some of his marriages weren't discussed in the docuseries, his and Passage's was featured. The first series focused on Passage's marriage to husbands John Finley and Travis Maldonado. After Finley left Exotic and Maldonado passed away after accidentally shooting himself, Exotic married Passage. Passage confirmed on his social media that he and Exotic are seeking out divorce.
Took sleeping pills to go to bed, Ambien, I believe, but he was prescribed it. And, he would wake me up every morning with a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant and a cup of coffee. Every single morning,
Discovery Channel, here I come.
He uploaded a lengthy Instagram post explaining the toll that the Tiger King docuseries has taken on their marriage. He expressed that it wasn't a difficult decision for them and implied that they both didn't feel the same way about all the fame and attention that the docuseries brought them. Passage also alluded that Exotic had aired out on the dirty laundry of their relationship and unjustly attacked his manager, Jeff Duncan, on social media. Despite this, Passage wants to reassure fans that he and Exotic are on good terms and will always be a part of each other's lives. This came after Exotic posted on social media about Passage, Duncan, and Baskin, which implied that they ruined his life for money and fame. Exotic's accusations strongly contradict the accounts that Passage had made, claiming that Tiger King's fame has made him uncomfortable. Passage also noted that Exotic has been in prison for the majority of their relationship.
As the investigation continues.
And one careless mistake snuffed him out from the rest of us.
In Garvin County, Patrina Adger, KOCO 5 News.
Everyone he thought he could trust testifies against him in court.
I'm not the first, the last, or the only person to think that Joe has been framed. Even people in the Netflix series think that he's been framed.
Exotic was arrested only 9 months into their relationship and spent 2.5 years of their marriage in prison. Dylan implied that this has also put a strain on their relationship. The divorce seems to be the best move for the couple right now. Both Exotic and Passage seem to be unhappy in the relationship, and it has manifested into toxicity. Additionally, it's fortunate they are ending the relationship amicably. While Passage could just be saying that to protect Exotic, Passage's inability to slam his husband is refreshing to see.
Kinkiest sex you can imagine. I've been to dirty bookstores, you name it, all right? But what I've done in my past should have nothing to do with the way that I'm going to take care of fixing this budget and putting this state back on track. That I have planned, we're going to save $89,640,000 a year simply by making that program do exactly what it's supposed to be doing.
While Tiger King sequels and adaptations have been in the talks, it's now unlikely that Passage will appear in any of them. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any amazing video from us.